Welcome back to RealVacantLand.com. This is Luke Smith. I've got another property for you. This one is in Mariposa County, California, 10 acres of land. There's a bunch of street view on this property. I'm going to show you a bunch of street view today. And this looks like a driveway right in the middle of it going back into the property. There's some nice looking oak trees. It looks like you could drive right into the property and you could put a house right there. There's probably a bunch of locations on this thing to put a house. You could probably have some horses, goats. I mean, I'd have chickens. I'd get some peacocks. My wife has peacocks at the barn. Those things make the loudest annoying honking noise, but they're beautiful, right? They're fun, and every now and then the coyotes grab one and eat them up, and you just replace them with another peacock. But it's fun to see them running around. My ramblings and your property. You can do whatever you want with your property. Let's take a look at this thing. And so I've got this one, and it's my name and number on here. It's asking $64,000. Mariposa County, 10 acres for sale. I was looking at the market. There's like nothing for sale around this area. There's some old solds, but like nothing really for sale because it's COVID times. And so I thought this would be a good price and like no competition. So here's the property. It's a goofy shape. I don't know what you call that shape. That's like uh, I don't know, a frying pan, maybe a weird spatula to flip eggs. If you want to like scoop under and flip like 6, 7 eggs at a time, if you have a big family or something. I don't know. So in a previous video, I asked what shape was the land. People put some good comments in there. If you got an idea of what you think this shape is, I'd love to know. If you put that shape in the comments, that'd be great. We can chuckle over what do you think that shape is. Half of a Texas, or a Texas that got run over by a truck, a panhandle with some of it chopped off. I don't know. Okay, so there's a pond over here, so I'm guessing the water table is probably not too low. We've got some houses. There's some multiple ridge lines on a couple of these houses. So they're not like the cheapest houses around. They're not the fanciest houses around that I've seen either. Somewhere in between, kind of mid-grade houses. And paved roads, paved roads, paved roads. So 3 sides paved road. And I think there's street view on 3 sides too. And we'll see if I can get this street view guy to work. Well, first let's look at where we're at. I'd like to know where we are, right? I'll zoom in. I'll play with street view. Well, that doesn't help. Is this, oh, I'm lost. Let's play with this. Okay. So here's Kathy's Valley is the area. Mariposa is the town. Mariposa is also the county name. And then up the hill from here, we've got Yosemite Valley. So we're just down the hill from Yosemite. So if you like hiking and nature, rock climbing, all that kind of stuff, Yosemite doesn't matter what you like or not. You should see Yosemite. That should be on everybody's bucket list. It's an amazing park. Over here is Modesto and Stockton and San Francisco. San Jose is over there. I mean, all kinds of people and money over there. Over here, we got beautiful properties. And this could be, with the shakeup of what's going on in the world. We're not in the Industrial Revolution anymore. We don't go to school to learn what time to check in, what time to check out and get paid. We should be learning how to use our intellect to create capital. And in COVID times, that wheel of breaking away from an industrial revolution and going to an information revolution that we have going on now with the internet. You can buy land on the internet. You can leave the city. You don't have to go work in an office anymore. You can work from here. You can work from all kinds of properties all across the country or the world and lots of different places. And it's just much more open to be able to do that. So why not pick up more room for yourself, nice fresh air away from a lot of other people? And this is one example of a place you could do that. It's not the only example, but it's one, right? So this is where we're at. Let's zoom in on this thing and let's do some street view. We'll go play with some more technology and information that our parents didn't have growing up, right? So let's drop I'm going to have to do this. Let's look at it from up here. So here's the highway. This is a bigger street. And so I think this is a property over here with the fence, if I'm seeing things right. Yeah, because there's a turnoff. There's an old for sale sign on it too. I hadn't seen that. I wonder what they were asking. Um, Looks like a nice gate here. So looks like straight off the main road, you got white fence, and looks like, I mean, it looks like a horse property. Maybe I'm just thinking horses, but that looks like a horse fence. But it doesn't go all the way. It just goes along the road. So maybe it's not totally enclosed. Maybe it's just a facade. Um, we went zinging right by our turn. So there was, holy cow, that didn't work at all. Okay, so let's jump back out of there and let's go down this street. So I was looking down in here, I think is where I saw the driveway that goes back into the property. Yeah, so there's a part of it, it looks like a stream or a low spot in the middle of the property. And there's some rocks along the side of the road. Looks like somebody's put some the kinds of stuff that's going to keep the road from washing out. It looks like water goes under here. There's a culvert going under the road. So water probably comes in here and goes out there. Looking at the topography and the way the road's shaped, it probably goes that way. And so it looks like there's water that flows through this property. So there might be a stream. I don't know if it's seasonal or all the time or not or what, but there might be a stream on the property. So you got this some lowlands down in there, and then you've got stuff up here that's up above the stream. You can see some rocks here holding up the bank, maybe some old brush that somebody cleaned out once upon a time. And this is where I got the original picture from, was this driveway. So there's a driveway going into this property. I just drove right by it. But you can see there's like a flat, so here's a driveway coming in again, and it looks like a nice big flat area all out there ready to go to be used to put a house on. And there's that fence up there along the highway we were just looking at. So there's a fence, kind of the front side of it, and there's the gate that's coming into this neighborhood or whatever it is back here. Let's see if I can, let's bounce out of here. Let's see if we can go to the back corners of it, maybe over here. I haven't looked at this part back here yet. So this would be the property in this corner here. There's a power line going along here. I think there's a power line going along that whole road. So the back side of it, so it looks nice and flat, and the front side up by the road. And then it goes down into a wash or a creek, and then it comes up, and it looks like it's got these chunky rocks on the property in the back side here. This might be another driveway. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, it looks like somebody bulldozed this out once upon a time, and it doesn't look very well maintained or anything, but maybe there's an old driveway here that goes up and accesses the back of the property. So maybe the back of the property is where you could, I don't know, keep your goats or your peacocks or whatever it is you like to have, your off-road vehicles. Probably not your firework collection. So this is what the property looks like. It's some pine trees, some oak trees mixed together. And I bet you this time of year, it's really nice and green and gorgeous looking. But this is, I don't know what time of year. This is a brown time of the year when this picture was taken. Okay, so let's go down. I'm asking $64,000 for this 10 acres in Mariposa County. The elevation's about 1,500 foot. It's got an actual property address on here, so you could like type that in if you're old school, or if you could just click on the GPS on your phone. If you pull this up in your phone, look up Mariposa County, California, find this property and pull it, hit that. Or if you're watching the video on your phone, just go to the link in the description of the video, and it'll bring you back to this website, and you can click that GPS, and they'll give you drive-in directions to the property. Then there's a whole bunch of GPS, like if you want to go know where the outline of the property. There's a lot of numbers because part of it was curvy. And then so it's Royal Oaks Estates, I guess is the name of this subdivision, residential kind of area. It's good. Property taxes are like $2,200 a year. I'm asking, this closing doc fee doesn't really apply because we're going to do this thing through a title company. So I've got the buy now should be set for $500, like just to hold it. And it's not, I'll get it set. It's not set up, but you could do paperwork. I want to buy this thing. We'll do a contract. We'll take it through a title company. Title company will do all the real heavy lifting paperwork of it, give title insurance, make it happen. $64,000. If you want financing for it, I've got a couple different people we could talk to find some financing. it's the numbers with utilities and things. It looks like it's going to be a financeable property. I think we could find financing pretty easy for this one if you need and want financing for it from some third party finance groups. Yeah, so there's another beautiful property. This one, Mariposa County, California, just a hair over 10 acres, right about 10 acres, road street view from like three sides. You can look at it a bunch of different ways, or please drive over there, take a look at it, walk through it, shop it, figure it out, see if this is the right one for you. Let me know. We'll go take it to a title company and make it happen. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. This is Luke Smith, ruralvacantland.com. See you in the next one. Bye.